Hey folks, just oh God, it's hot. Checking in with y'all. Um, so let's go through the motions, shall we? Let's review the most recent relevant gaslighting agendas. So I guess, what can we start? Wow, shocker! The Iran war kicked back up. And it seems the ICE agenda is kicking back up at the same time. All the propaganda gaslighting campaigns. So not anything unexpected. We still got a few days, I guess, to go of the World Cup. We'll see what happens with that. I'm not expecting any alien invasion or anything. If anything, some sort of false flag, but we'll see. We'll see. That's why I've kind of been, these holidays and big events that it seems they're signaling to come and go all the time. And we know it's just a matter of when, not if. And, it's hard to know if some of them have ever been called off because people have been calling them out. So we just gotta wait and see what happens. But that's what I've often been talking about lately. Some people feel like it's all going down now, and I think it's just still in slow collapse mode. Kind of the opposite of Building 7. You know how that goes. So Thursday. So now, I've been wondering where all the obsession with, if you just ever go to that just trash cheerleading rag called the Gateway Pundit, the obsession with the elections, 2020 elections, still like Trump thinks he's gonna travel back in time. Don't get me, yeah, I know. But like, what does he think? He's gonna go back and get to serve that term too? Well, now Thursday there's an announcement. It's, emergency election, blah, 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 blah. So we're back to the talk about gluttons for punishment. These people that are still even considering voting as a viable option. How absolutely deluded, how stuck in, it can't be my guy, do you have to be, after what Trump has done, to do everything to make America goy again. Well, he tells us that America is now great again, and we're in the golden golden age of America, while they piss in our faces and just tell us it's a much needed brainstorm, or, it's climate change. What more do the American voters need to know? There is apparently, a serious combination of mental block and spiritual void due to the entire heliocentric soul stealing model, solar system. There's got to be a real disconnect for you to not be able to just observe and realize the most simple facts, that if your government loved you half as much as you think they do, wouldn't they be building massive desalination plants all over the coasts of America, rather than massive data centers that are sucking up the barely potable water we have left that they haven't polluted into poison, so that we all have fresh water and I wouldn't have to go pay $6 for 40 bottles of water every other day, while they play with the weather and just make massive, ridiculous heat waves that the humidity is just so ridiculous. I gotta drive around with my wipers on from the humidity. It's not raining, but either the windshield's freezing over because of the air conditioning, or so much water's collecting from all the humidity. It's ridiculous, but that's, again, climate change. So that's, if our government, and I know I'm preaching to the choir, but it's just, I gotta rant. I don't know. It's hard to even care about on all of it. I'm kind of focused on my wife right now. So yeah, it's just going to continue to go. The mission creep, mass surveillance. And people are just going to keep thinking if they vote harder, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. What else can you do? They've got us so locked down. It's Star Wars, the entire Star Wars saga. It's, watch Demolition Man, right down to the toilet paper mockery during the whole pandemic. But that is literally the vision of their future. That's their future vision for us. Right down to I can't send a text without constantly the auto incorrect changing my words from gays to days. Just like in the movie Demolition Man, when every time John Stallone would cuss, you'd hear the AI pop up. John Spartan, you've been fine, motherfucker. We're watching you. Right down to the no contact, screen to screen, social media, no contact, intimate relation. That movie is their vision, along with a lot of others. Watch Wall-E. Right down to the dark, gloomy skies constantly. So, as far as the war stuff, where I stand on that. Just seems like they're just trusting the plan, going along with the plan. And I just heard so as far as the surveillance stuff, people are really standing up to the flocks now, good. But you also got to be watching. So what does that mean? So flock successor is going to come in under, we're a private company. We can spy on you if we want, or whatever, You know as well as I do. If they want it done, it'll get done. If they don't want it to get done, it won't get done, but they'll tell you it's got done. Right, Epstein? So, but yeah, regarding the surveillance, I just watched this video. This dude, I think it was on like Minutes of Horror, Hours of Horror channel, whichever. But this dude talking about how, we've got AI working on how we can put cameras on garbage trucks that drive around the city. So that way, if we pull up to your curb and you've got framing and windows there and an old bathtub, we know you must be doing a remodel. Already at a time when so many millions of Americans are struggling just to make, I hope Americans have just stopped paying credit card bills and all that. Like, fuck them for real. They're bankrupting you. They are sanctioning us through inflation, manufactured inflation from the no war peace president that has once again, on top of the 7 trillion during the pandemic, that somehow they've got Make America Great Again convinced that Biden was responsible for the whole pandemic when it was Trump. And it was Trump that put us 7 trillion in debt that caused all the inflation when Biden was in office. So, and here he is again. How's your gas doing? So, how do you can't reach these people? They're unreachable. That's the way it seems. He could. At this point, I'm convinced he's the only one that could, and I kind of think he's kind of washed his feet of this place. And I can't say I blame him. Again, I think constantly about how he must feel looking down at us. So, I'm sorry, I just can't rant and rave about it anymore because I've just come to the realization he truly is our only hope. I know people are gotta stand up, gotta feel like they can do something, but what another vision of theirs we've seen. They've got it locked down so bad now that only small Star Wars, only small pockets of resistance against the galactic empire, just shrink the whole Star Wars set down into the actual reality of the enclosed earth we live in. And it's the same story. We all know this. And it is that space model, that atheistic, nihilistic model, which also, again, coincidentally, the timing of the entire biblical earth, flat earth, true, or whatever you want to call it, topic as all of this is unfolding. So, endure. That's all we can do. That's all we're told to do. Patience. He knows it's hard. Some days it's real hard. But I'm trying. Y'all take care. God bless you. We'll see what happens.